This is the best of the week on Relevant Radio.
Let's go to Sue now in Campbell, California. Hello, Sue.
I had called with great despair, so I wanted to reiterate my great thank you to you and all your listeners for the prayers. I was in such great despair. I was just being bombarded by every aspect of my life, with the exception of my children were doing well. You had put me in touch with a priest that you felt would be helpful. And about 3 weeks later, we connected, had about an hour plus conversation. And, you know, there's so many prayers, and I was, you know, praying to everyone I could think of, from St. Jude Thaddeus to Mother Mary to you name it. And I was just in such a pit of despair.
I think I remember your call. You were very distraught, as I recall. You were... some things were really going bad in your life. We didn't get into the specifics, though, did we?
No, I couldn't. I couldn't verbalize. I was just such a mess, and you were so patient and so caring. And I just, it makes me, it tears me up how lovely you were, and I really appreciate that. I really do. I actually have a card for you that's still sitting on my kitchen counter because I can't articulate my appreciation.
Your interaction with the priest that I referred you to, it sounds to me like that's exactly what the doctor ordered, that you needed his guidance and his advice to overcome the situation that you were in.
It was just amazing. And as I was saying, we talked for about an hour and a half, and I asked him, who do I pray for? I'm just getting a busy signal. And he said, do a rosary every day. So from that point, I've been doing a rosary every day, and it really has changed. I was really surprised. I do the rosary every day, and
that's good.
I really think that was a major contributor to how things have lightened. But what I really wanted to tell you as well is when I talked to him, and about 2 hours later, I was walking out to my parking lot, had tons of errands to do. And it was a bright, beautiful blue sky, as we'd had that whole week before. But that day, I noticed it, and I kept thinking, it's going to make me cry. It's like I'm seeing the S-U-N, but I'm feeling the S-O-N.
I understand what you mean.
It was so amazing. It was so amazing. I just felt, I don't know if I could say the Holy Spirit, but I just felt so light. And it was just such an amazing feeling. And I could only contribute it to just everything that he had said and all the support that you had given me. It was like it was a cumulative response, I guess, or action. And I'm just so grateful.
How good God is. And how wonderful it is, Sue, if you ask me, that Relevant Radio is available 24/7. So you know your own story, and I'm thinking about all the other people for whom Relevant Radio is a real lifeline. I mean, it's God's doing, but he does it through Relevant Radio. And so I'm just overjoyed to hear about your victory and your breakthrough from all those dark clouds that you were under, and having a chance to discuss this with that priest made all the difference.
Yeah, thank you.
It's wonderful.
It made all the difference. During the time I was waiting to talk to him, I had gone to Mass, and one day I was just in such that pit of despair. And I went and I talked to the priest as he was leaving Mass, and I just said, can you just pray for me? And of course I burst into tears, and he brought me over to the tabernacle, and I've never actually gotten that close to it. And he just prayed over me, and it was just what I needed.
That's
and I'd
great,
never
Sue.
been so blessed with all of this care. And so I'm just so utterly grateful.
Like what you just heard? Share it with your family and friends. And thanks for listening.